Welcome back to another one of I'm talking about whatever it is I'm talking about, pagan-wise. Um, Today we're going to talk about this book called Candlelight Spells. Gerina Dunwitch, I believe. Dunwitch is probably the only thing I pronounced right. But it's a decent book. It talks about the Ascetics and the old religion, which is pretty much came down in fragments because they had to go underground. I recommend people check it out. I mean, it's got a lot of recipes. I mean, it's really a quick read because there's a ton of recipes in it. The vast majority of the book is recipes of various sorts, like yule cake and potpourri and hand fasting, and there's tips and nettle ale and sweet tomato wine and different wines and granolas and food and different things you can make for various Sabbats and festivals that you can have as a witch. Of course, it leans very heavily on the Wiccan stuff, so take that with a grain of salt. And it's a decent book, but as I said, you probably should pick it up and look at it. I would look at it and see if it's something you want to add, or if it's something maybe you can get from your library exchange and you can write down all the recipes in your book of shadows. You could do that, but it's not necessarily a book you have to have on your bookshelf. It's a lot of the stuff you could just write it down in your book of shadows and it'll be good. So that's all for me. I recommend taking a look for this book. I'll be writing it in the notes of this thing so that way you guys can look for it if you want to, but I try to pick it up at the library or look at it at a local bookstore and see whether or not you like it, because I was going to read it, but I realized it was mostly recipes and just quick little blurbs about this or that, and I was like, well, if it's that quick, they can definitely take a look at it. So just take a look at it. Remember to take everything you read with a grain of salt, especially stuff that talks about, the old ways and the old religion and things like that. But, well, take care, guys. Thanks for stopping by.